I ended the call and put the final touches on my look for the night. It was summer, and even though it was nighttime, it was still warm outside, so I settled on a dress that stopped above my knees. Since I felt cute, I decided on red 6-inch heels I hadn't worn in a long time. Twirling in the mirror, I looked at myself from all angles to ensure nothing was out of place. My shoulder-length locks were pulled into a bun, with some pieces hanging on the sides. I started to take my nose rings out, but changed my mind. If this guy didn't like them, then oh well. They were a part of who I was, and I wasn't changing that for anyone. When I was 16, I got the left side of my nose pierced. Then a year ago, I got the other one done. I even talked Pastel into getting one. It wasn't unusual for me to talk her into doing something she wouldn't have done because I was more outgoing. A prime example of that was me going on this blind date. Pastel would never, but I figured I'd give it a shot. Instead of being home and feeling sorry for myself, I decided to live as I saw fit. Right after I lost my parents, COVID hit and I lost my job. I went through depression for a while, which still hit me occasionally. I knew I didn't want to live like that and wanted to experience everything I could. Instead of looking for another job, I decided to start blogging. It was a good thing I had money from my parents' life and home insurance because blogging didn't pay me any money at first. I didn't let that deter me, however. I continued to do it and even started traveling. And now, I_am_Ocean Braxton is one of the top blogs, and I was proud of myself for doing what I wanted to do. My blog didn't have a specific theme because one week it could be about how to navigate life without your parents, or it could be about the last place I traveled. I didn't want to put myself in another box, so I did it how I saw fit. Whatever was on my heart for that week was what I wrote about. In the beginning, I was a little nervous about not having a set thing to discuss, but my way worked out for me. Next week, my focus for the blog would be on accepting and attending my first blind date. I wasn't sure how tonight would turn out, but I couldn't wait to blog about my dating adventures. Okay, Coop, I have to go now. I'll see you later, I said, rubbing his head. Go to bed. He looked at me with sad eyes, but walked into his crate.